Hi guys, so here I am, first time in a while. I was waiting, I was trying to arrange to make a better looking video. Maybe my brother would have filmed it, but I'm here at my mom's, I have a computer available, I'm just going to make it. And I know it doesn't look that great because it's just shot through this old web camera, but at least you can get the idea. Anyway, this idea is about a kind of unusual idea I had about a way to make music. And I call it music. A lot may disagree, but the idea is that you can make music that only you can hear, or if other people could hear it, they just barely hear it. And the way I do it is that I slide my hands onto all over my body or onto things around me, and I'm listening to the almost inaudible sound that makes, and even feeling the vibrations. I guess vibrations are a kind of sound, and I'm calling them music. Some may say they're not music, but I enjoy the sound of them and the feeling of making them. And if I show you what I mean, you'll understand more quickly, I think. Anyway, so right now I'm sliding my fingers up over the sides, each side of my face, up through my hair and pulling it through my hair. As I do that, there's going to be a slight sound of my fingernails, in this case, pulling against the skin or pulling through the hair and against the hairs. Those are the sounds I'm talking about. Those sounds, if you're so minded, can be interesting to your mind, and you can tell yourself they're music or feel that they're music. It might not be as beautiful as a Beethoven symphony, but you might enjoy it. I do. And when I do this, I slide my hands all over my body. I can't show you much, or I slide them around on things around me, within reach, of course. I can't reach with my hands something across the room. And on things, it's the same principle, that as you push or pull your hand across something, there's that slight friction that makes a very slight noise, and you can call that music. So I do use my face a lot. I'm gonna see, I didn't prep this video too well. Let me see if I can stand up and get a little more of myself. So I can come up here, you can see this is a route my hands often follow. It just seems to be a natural route. Now I'm sliding them down over my butt. You can't see, I'm sliding it up. I'm lifting my thigh right now, my left thigh. It's on your right. And I'm sliding it on the top. Now I'm sliding them on the front of the computer keypad, the bottom level. The computer is two flat panels. The panel that's not the screen. I'm sorry. It's the further back I can get, the better you'll see. I think you're getting the idea, though. But then I take your time as I sort of adjust the screen, because I'm both the talker and the camera operator, and I didn't think this ahead. I could have prepped this a little better, for sure, but yeah, you can only see the tops. You can still only see my top half. Now I'm going on my back. It's really getting sensuous. I mean, yeah, it can kind of make you think of sensuality and sex too, and a lot would say there's a connection between sex and music. They both have to do with kind of pleasurable physical sensations. But you don't have to get deeply into the kind of sexy part of it. It's just interesting to use your hands, slide them in different ways, and to think that that slight noise you're making is a noise you enjoy. So to some degree it's actually exercise. And calling it music, if you like making music or like music, calling it music will give you kind of a motivation to do it, and kind of into the bargain you will get some exercise. So that's the idea. There's a few more dimensions to it, but really to show you those I do need an independent camera operator, but those would only be 10 or 20% additional to the idea I'm giving you now. This idea actually came from watching a few ASMR videos. If you don't know what those are, look for ASMR. And because I have a friend who likes ASMR, and as I was watching these ASMR is largely based on making very quiet sounds, and the other person who hears these quiet sounds finds them pleasurable. And I kind of morphed that to some degree, where I'm kind of making the sounds and enjoying the sounds too. It's not two people, it's just me. I can do this while I listen to the radio, though. It could be either music radio or news radio, which I listen to a lot. It also can become a dance move. When I go to concerts, I may dance normally where I'm not really sliding my hands on my own body, but I can add that as a move to kind of vary it up and kind of do this to the music too, and then I might return to the more normal dancing where your hands are just kind of moving through the air. So I can't think of anything else to tell you about this idea. It might actually bring new ideas in your mind. It seems like kind of an open idea, like a bit of a door opening. It'll get you thinking about sound and music and movement and your hands and how you use your hands. It was also created, well, I happen to have read that fish don't exactly have hearing. For many fish, sound is more like a vibration that they feel, not ears. They have, I think, a long line along their body that is vibrated when sound comes towards them, which really, basically, it might not look like an ear, but I think it's more or less what an ear does. But anyway, reading about fish kind of went into making this idea too. So, any comments or any criticisms or any new ideas, please feel free to put them.